Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DESI TV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Trump expects King Charles invitations for a state visit to Britain. Trump says minerals deals is Ukraine best security guarantee, dismisses UK's call for military support. US and UN condemn Thailand deportations of Uyghurs to China. 1,000 fired as Trump administration slashes USAID contracts. Trump confirmed tariff on Mexico, Canada and China over drug concern. Pakistan-Uzbekistan discuss military cooperation amid regional security concern. Trump's Europe tariff threat, economic impact and Europe's response. US faces egg shortages at price soar, $1 million plan announced. Samba enthusiasts flock to Rio de Janeiro ahead of Carnival. And Oscar 2025 red carpet fashion, bold reds, metallics and structural design. These are headlines, lead to news detail. US President Donald Trump has accepted an invitation from King Charles for a state visit to the United Kingdom, marking a historic moment in modern diplomatic relations. Trump will be the first elected political leader in recent history to receive two state visits from a British monarch. The visit, expected to take place later this year, follows Trump's previous state visit in 2019 during the reign of Queen Elizabeth. Details of the itinerary are yet to be finalized, but the trip is likely to include formal engagement at Buckingham Palace and meeting with key British officials. Trump's acceptance of the invitation signals a continuation of strong US-UK ties even amid shifting global dynamics. His visit is expected to draw significant attention given his political comeback and ongoing campaign efforts ahead of the 2024 presidential election. US President Donald Trump has stated that a minerals deal with Ukraine would serve as a security guarantee Kiev's need against Russia. Downplaying the need for direct US military commitment, his remarks come after British Prime Minister Keir Starmer urged Washington to pledge continued military support for Ukraine in its ongoing conflict with Russia. Trump's position signals a shift in US policy, prioritizing economic agreement over direct defense commitment. While detail of the proposed mineral deal remains unclear, it's likely involves security Ukraine's vast reserve of critical resources essential for global industries and defense technology. Starmer has been pushing for a unified Western stance on Ukraine, reportedly expressed concern that economics agreement alone would not deter Russian aggression. However, Trump remains firm in his belief this strengthening Ukraine's economy is the best long-term strategies for its security. The statement underscored growing difference among Western allies over the best approach to supporting Ukraine, as Europe and the US resist their commitment amid shifting geopolitical priorities. The UN Human Rights Office and US Secretary of State Marco Rubio have condemned Thailand deportations of at least 40 Uyghurs to China, where Washington says they face genocide. Rubio called the move a human rights violations, warning of persecutions upon their return. The United Nations urged Thailand to stop further deportations, while rival group accused regional government of yielding to Chinese pressure. The incident added to growing tensions between the US and China over Beijing's treatment of the Uyghurs minority. The Trump administration has cut more than 19% of USAID aid contract, leading to mass firing across the agency. Among those dismissed, one employee described the impact as literally life and death for some people, highlighting concern over the abrupt funding reduction. The cuts are expected to severely affect humanitarian programs worldwide, including food aid, health services, and disasters relief. Critics argue the move undermines US global leadership in aid effort, while the administration defends it as a necessary step to refocus spending priorities.
You came to this country for a brighter future for you and your loved ones. You've made it this far. Now it's time to become a citizen. With Citizenship, you gain the right to vote, access to federal jobs, the ability to keep your family closer, and the freedom to travel with a U.S. passport. These are just a few of the benefits waiting for you when you become eligible. We're here to help you through the process with free resources and personalized guidance. Together, we can make it easier. Get started at becomeacitizentoday.com.
US President Donald Trump announced that his proposed 25% tariff on Mexican and Canadian goods will take effect on March 4, along with an additional 10% duty on Chinese import. He justified the move by citing the continued flow of deadly drugs into the US from these countries. The tariffs are expected to escalate trade tensions, particularly with key North American partners, while Trump argues they are necessary to combat drug trafficking. Critics warn they could disrupt supply chains and raise consumer prices. Mexico, Canada, and China have yet to respond to the announcement. According to ISPR, Major General Burkhanov Akhman, Deputy Minister of Defense and Commander of the Air Defense Forces and Air Force of Uzbekistan, met with General Sahir Shamsad Mirza, Chairman Joint Chief of Staff Committee at Joint Staff Headquarters. Discussion focused on bilateral strategic interest and regional security dynamics, with both sides expressing a strong commitment to enhancing military cooperation. Major General Jamilovic praised the professionalism of Pakistan Armed Forces and acknowledged their sacrifices in the fight against terrorism. Upon arrival, the Uzbek officials receive a guard of honor from a tree services contingent, underscoring the significance of the visit in strengthening defense ties between the two nations. US President Donald Trump threat to impose 25% tariff on Europe imports could disrupt Europe's economy, hitting key sectors like automobiles and manufacturing. The move may slow economic growth, lead to job losses, and trigger retaliatory tariff. In response, Europe is pushing for negotiation, strengthening trade ties with other countries, and preparing countermeasures to protect its industries. While Europe seeks to avoid escalation, a trade war could strain transatlantic relations and impact global markets. The US is grappling with an egg shortages, with prices surging over 65% in the past year and expected to rise further in 2025. Many markets have imposed purchase limits, while egg thefts and smuggling are increasing. To address the critic, the US has launched a $1 billion initiative, including the import of 420 million eggs from Turkey. The plan aims to stabilize supply and curb rising costs amid growing consumer concern. On the eve of Rio de Janeiro iconic carnival, samba lovers from around the world gather at a Rio Samba school to refine their dance move before the celebrations begin. As the city prepares for a dazzling parade, contest, and lively street parties, participants immerse themselves in last-minute rehearsal, eager to showcase their rhythm and energy. The annual festival, known for its elaborate costumes, pulsating music, and electrifying atmosphere, attract millions of visitors. Samba School complete in spectacular performances, making the event a highlight of Brazil cultural calendar. With anticipation building, Rio is set to come alive with vibrant festivities as Carnival officially kick off. As Hollywood's biggest night approaches, fashion enthusiasts eagerly anticipate the standout look on the Oscar 2025 red carpet. Celebrity stylist Alexandra Mandelkorn predicts a night of bold red, shimmering metallics, and dramatic structural design. Expect to see statement-making gown and sleek, modern tailoring with sculptural and intricate detailing stealing the spotlight. Metallic fabric, whether liquid gold, silver, or bronze, are likely to dominate, adding a futuristic yet glamorous edge. Deep, rich red will bring a scene of classic Hollywood drama, while avant-garde shapes and bold embellishments will push fashion boundaries. With A-lister embarrassing risk-taking styles, this year's Oscar red carpet promises to be one of the most daring and visually striking in recent memory. So thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabinder, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. DESI TV USA, DTV NN, our OTT platform, DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.